Hi guys, Hamster here. I wanted to share with you guys an upgrade for your AR15. It's inexpensive, it's simple, and the best part is it is effective. And that simple upgrade would be the lowly buffer spring. Now, I know it doesn't sound very exciting, but I think by the end of this, I think you'll be somewhat impressed or at least curious about the buffer spring. Now, the AR15 has benefited in the past from spring upgrades, and by that I mean referring to the spring on the bolt on the extractor spring, especially on some of the Carbine models with the Carbine link gas system. Going to a stiffer spring, adding an O-ring, different quality spring on the extractor has increased the reliability on the AR15 platform, and I think I've come to the same conclusion that the buffer spring will also benefit the AR15. The spring I'm looking at is an improved version of the standard Carbine buffer spring. It's improved in two different ways, in material and strength, and the two things give you two different benefits. This spring here is an extra power spring, so your benefits from the extra power are different from the materials. I picked this spring up from Larue Tactical. It was $21.95, and this is advertised as their Super Duty Chrome Silica buffer spring. Now, to look at it, it doesn't look a whole lot different. When you compare it, it's about a ½ inch longer. That's where you're going to get your extra power. But that's about it is on appearance. You'll notice the feel of it and the color of it is slightly different. That's because it is moly coated. Now, what sets it apart dramatically from your standard buffer springs is the material. This is made out of chrome silica wire. Chrome silica wire is an excellent material. This is a higher end material. This is actually ASTM grade A877 certified valve spring grade chrome silica wire that they make these buffer springs from. Not only is it, certified chrome silica wire good enough to make buffer springs for a high performance engine, which valve springs on a car, this is like an automotive grade, so valve springs on a car need to be consistent, they need to be uniform, and they need to have a long life. They go through millions of cycles. So making it out of that material will make this spring last much longer, and will also give you a more constant spring pressure. Not only that, they heat treat this and stress relieve it and shot peen it. So this has been heat treated, stress relieved, and shot peened. It's made out of certified chrome silica wire, and then it's moly coated. That's going to give you an extended life and more reliability on your AR15. But the other benefit is the extra power. And the extra power, definitely, I thought this was going to be a gimmick when I bought this, and I wound up buying several more. All my carbines now are running this spring, and I gotta say I'm extremely pleased. For roughly a $20 investment, a minute of my time to switch it, and I switched it back and forth on the range, tried it with, tried it without, tried it with, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was a noticeable difference. I mean, the only thing you notice initially when you put it in is when you grab that charging handle, it's going to take a little bit more oomph to rack the charging handle. Other than that, everything's upside. It definitely made the front sight recovery much faster. Muzzle control, much better. The rifle sat extremely flat. Follow-up shots were extremely quick. Getting my second and third shots on target were extremely quick with the new spring. Now, I contribute that to the extra power on the spring, not the material and the workmanship. The material and the workmanship are going to increase reliability and lifespan. The extra power is what's going to give you the muzzle control and the fast second shot follow-ups. And getting a second and third shot on target is definitely much faster with this spring. Now, this spring is advertised to be used in Carbine link gas systems. This is definitely I've only tested this in a DI system, so this has been developed for the direct gas impingement. I have not tried this on a piston gun. Anybody who's tried it on a piston gun, please leave a comment for the guys and let them know if it works or if there's any improvement at all. But on the DI guns, it works, and it works flawlessly. It's like I said, they specify this for the carbine length gas system, but you can see right here on the table is a mid-length gas system. Now I have two ARs almost identical. They're set up exactly the same barrel length, same muzzle device, exactly the same, except one has a carbine length gas system and the other has a mid-length gas system. I tried this in the carbine first, very pleased. I wanted to see if it would work in the mid-length gas system, and I was also pleasantly surprised. It worked for me. I had no problems in the mid-length gas system. It made the mid-length gas system even nicer to shoot. It tamed the recoil, but it made the muzzle hardly move at all. And it's almost, I would say, an inexpensive alternative to a brake. If you really don't want to put a brake on because of the type of shooting you're doing or shooting with other people, I think this could be an alternative to a brake, because this will give you almost the same muzzle control as a brake, and it still have the advantages of your flash hider. And this literally takes you a minute to install. Like I said, you know, roughly 20 bucks, 22 bucks, and you have a spring that's going to last a long time, and it's going to increase the speed on your getting second and third shot follow-ups, and your muzzle control is going to be much easier with this spring. Like I said, it's moly coated. It's a chrome silica wire. I tried it with both ammunition. I tried it with a variety of ammunition. I tried it with 5.56. Obviously, the 5.56 has higher pressures. The 55, 62 grain worked absolutely fine. I even tried it with 55 grain commercially available 223 ammunition, some of the lowest power stuff I could get my hands on, and it ran absolutely fine. It locked the magazine back every single time in the mid-length and the carbine length uppers. I had no issues. I was running, the buffer I run is an H buffer, so your mileage may vary, but I run the H buffer. With H buffer in these two uppers, I had zero issues. The gun ran absolutely flawless, other than for slight feel on the charging handle being a little bit more effort. That's the only difference you really know, is just a slight bit more effort to pull the charging handle back. Zero negatives. Even on the cheapest 223, the gun cycled absolutely perfect and locked the magazine back every time. And I was pleasantly surprised that it worked also equally well on the mid-length gas system. But if you're looking for a simple upgrade, like I said, 22 bucks. I know that sounds like a lot for a spring, but I don't think there's anybody who's not running upgraded extractor springs to increase your reliability. So running the chrome silica buffer spring, you're going to get the longer life, you're going to get more consistency in the cycle rate. It's just going to be a better overall spring. Like I said, it's shot peened, it's stress relieved, it's got the extra power, which will give you very fast follow-up shots and a lot more muzzle control. So if you're looking for an inexpensive upgrade and you're looking for faster follow-up shots, take a look at extra power buffer spring. I picked this one up at Larue Tactical. It's a little tough to find on their website. If you're looking for it, let's see if that'll focus. There's the part number. You can type it in. You can get that from Larue. They're a reputable company. You're not going to get some rip-off spring. You're going to get the real deal. So, but you'll see this one has some red paint on it, and you'll see that it's physically about a ½ inch longer. Installs the same way. Take you a second to put it in, but once you shoot it and then switch back and forth and see how much faster the follow-up shots and how much more muzzle control you have with this spring, I think you'll definitely be amazed. I think it'd be $22 well spent, and it probably might be the last buffer spring you need to buy. So if you're looking for something to do, check out Larue Tactical. Check out the upgraded buffer springs for AR-15. Thanks for watching.